Want to dance bachata like a pro? Then avoid these 3 common mistakes. In this video, I'm going to share with you what they are and how to fix them so that you can dance with confidence. The first bachata mistake that I see pretty often is when dancers bring their hip too high when they tap. If you are familiar with the bachata basics, you already know that in bachata we tap on count 4 and 8, and there is a hip action happening when we bring our hip to the side. Now, what some dancers do here is that they lift their hip too much, probably in effort to emphasize the movement. But then it looks like they're trying too hard and it doesn't look natural. So what do we want to do instead? We want to start with the right posture first. We want to make sure that our heels are together and that our upper body is straight. And from here, we want to bring our hip up and then bring it back down, while the rest of our body stays in the same position. So the heel is not turning out to the side and our upper body is not tilting to the side either, okay? So we don't want this. We want our heels to be together and our upper body straight. And you can also imagine that there is a wall next to you that is super hot. So when you bring your hip up and your hip touches the wall, you want to go back down straight away because it's burning. Okay, so this movement is pretty quick, but also pretty subtle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's do it with the other hip as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now let's put it together with the basic, side basic, okay? I'm going to mirror you. So we're going to start with our right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second common bachata mistake is when dancers have their toes pointing in instead of out. Again, it doesn't look natural. It gives an impression of not feeling confident or not being sure about the steps. But it's not only about the way you look. In some situations, it can make it hard for you to execute the movement properly. So let's take a simple walk forward as an example. This is something that I incorporate in my choreographies pretty often, and I hope you will be able to see me. So first I'm going to show you the walk with my toes pointing in. And as you can see, it looks a little bit awkward, but what's more important is that I don't have a good stability here. It's pretty easy for me to lose balance when I have my feet in this position. You can catch on your standing leg with your moving foot and trip over pretty easily. So that's why we want to have our toes pointing slightly to the side, and then when we walk, it looks more natural. But we also have much better stability here because now some of our body weight goes to the front part of our foot. So even when we push our hips to the side to make the walk sexier, we are still able to keep our balance. And you should feel more comfortable in it as well. Now, another step or steps where I see this happen are cross-step variations. In bachata, there are several cross-step variations, but let's take cross-step on 1 as an example. First, I'm going to show you what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to show you the same step with my toes pointing in when I cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What happens here when I cross and I point my toes in is that the rest of my body has a tendency to go this way as well, okay? So when my toes are pointing diagonally to the side, the rest of my body is pointing that way as well, which is closing our body posture. In this case, we want our body to be pointing forward. But when I have my toes pointing to the side, it's a little bit challenging to do that and it doesn't feel natural, okay? So that's why I want to have our toes pointing slightly to the side, because what happens here automatically is that the rest of my body is pointing forward and it looks natural, okay? And I don't have to think about it. It happens automatically. And from here, I just continue and I keep my body in the same position throughout the whole step. So you can try it with me. We're going to start with our right leg. So we're going to cross this way, diagonally to the left on 1. Then on 2, we're going to step with our left to the side. On 3, with our right to the back. And on 4, we tap with our left together. Now we're going to repeat the same thing to the other side. On 5, we're going to step with our left diagonally to the right. Then on 6, with our right to the side. On 7, with our left to the back. And on 8, we tap with our right together. Let's go one more time. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last mistake that I want to share with you are very stiff arms. Let's take a simple arm styling variation as an example when we are moving our arms up and then back down. When the arms are too stiff, it looks like two sticks moving together. And we don't want that in bachata. We want to add some softness into our arm movement. And how do we do that? By bending our elbows slightly and by adding some movement into our wrist as well as our hands. So let's start in this position. You can cross your arms in front of your body with your palms facing upwards. And from here, we're going to bring our arms down to the side. And from here, we want to start bending our elbows slightly and let our elbows lead the movement up until we get into this position. So when we are here, our arms are in one line. Let's go one more time. Make sure your elbows are leading the movement up. Okay, let's go one more time. From here, it will be impossible for our elbows to keep leading the movement, so we will just keep moving our arms up naturally until we get into this position. And I'm going to kneel down because I think you can really see my arms there. So we are up, and from here we're going to move them back down. And again, up and back down. Up and back down. And now let's add some wrist and hand movement. When we are bringing our arms up, we want our wrist to be pointing up as well with our palms facing the body. Then when we are moving our arms back down, we want to drop our wrist down as well, open our palms so that it's pointing out to the side, and bring the arm or the arms back down. And again, up, down, up, down, up, down. And if you want, you can play with your hand as well. You can bend your fingers slightly and then open them or straighten them, and again bend them slightly and straighten them. And same thing with the other hand. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and back down. And now let's put it together with the rest of the arm movement. So again, we're going up and back down, up and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's put it together with the side basic. I'm going to start with our right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you very much for dancing with me. If you want to see more content like this, please hit subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the meantime, you can watch this video and learn 5 ways you can move your hips in bachata, and you can find all of my bachata tutorials in this playlist.